assistants plus many more. John K. OK and Princess Elessa Vante Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9. Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9. Divisive and destructive politics.
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Dara Dera, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weir. I want to publicly apologize to President Weir. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is
when your radio sounds better, it's got to be Freedom 87.9 FM.
Guess what? Then people come up here. Oh, we didn't eat here with me then. Just start our men and they get it wrong. What's more as edition is taking from free bowl. I was there to you know, it's on sale. We didn't buy it yes, say that. We didn't stop in it by running down there.
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you for us? So why the rest now stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest show your kids get poor. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping people, they breaking property on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people. I have to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. It's a rescue. The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things. But we not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I said, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what I am. Mr. Rescue, I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue?
Oh, we didn't eat here with me then. Just start our men and they get it wrong. What's more as edition is taking from free bowl. I was there to you know, it's on sale. We didn't buy it yes, say that. We didn't stop in it by running down there.
Mr. Rescue, I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue love people. Oh, that's why you tell us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you for us? So why the rest press not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids get poor. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping people, breaking property on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people. I hate to say you not love.
Oh yeah, these are the lyrics. Roaming and roving the minds of Liberians from across the country. The message is clear and consistent. From the southeast to the western part of Liberia,
but we're not seeing changes.
And you can place emphasis on the central part of Liberia.
We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two.
Wherever you find yourself, the message is fixed. Liberians are concerned about these issues that Takon J and others are raising in the music. The question is, what is our government doing? What our government has done? Or what has our government done? Are we impressed with the impact our government is making to ensure that these issues are resolved, to ensure that Liberians have access to the basic needs? And we can go on and on to name the different issues. But let me say a very, very pleasant good evening to all of you across the country. And welcome to this edition of Freedom Hub. And I see Alexa laughing. I'm sure she thought I was about to say a Freedom Morning Rise, but no, this is Freedom Hub. And it's Wednesday in the Republic of Liberia. 16 minutes past 4 o'clock. As a matter of fact, today is August 5th, 2026. And yes, we're hanging in here to drive you straight up to 6 o'clock. We're talking all of the issues that are making headlines in our country, the issues that are trending on different fronts. From the closure, or some call it the seizure of the entire facility of a private bar there in Pinsville, in connection to this over 300 million drug investigation that is ongoing, to the what appears to be an admittance by the military. Our armed forces of Liberia has said to us clearly, hey, we do not have the capacity. We actually thought initially we had the capacity to pursue and arrest the mysterious vessel. We boarded the vessel, tried to get into the point. The vessel have disembarked. They say, we can catch you. It will go way in the deep water. And we can reach there. We're not able to reach there. So we can't tell you so you can know. These are the issues we want to talk about today. Front Page Africa has written an elaborate article which Princess Alexa Vanja Cody along with myself. We are going to make sense of these issues. So yes, stick and stay, don't go away. We want to take a break from our partner Cram Stopper Liberia. But before then, let's bring in Princess Vanja Cody. Princess, good morning.
Good morning. You want to go back to Freedom Morning
Good evening
Rise,
to you,
right?
Princess. Good evening.
Hello, Austin. I almost said hello, Oliver. Hello, Jerome. But that's how we do it with Freedom. So you can do that. We're Freedom. So every now and then you listen to any of the voices of Freedom or any of our platforms right here. I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. And I think it is a full circle moment again to be here with us. I remember, I don't know how many weeks or how many months, maybe a year now. I remember I was, joining you and Abu in the morning at a point in time. So it is good to have you on our platform. So welcome to our platform. And we're going to run you through with all the happenings in the country. Austin just gave you a rundown of what we'll be talking about. We started yesterday and we're going to continue. Every day it seems like it is just the same things we're saying, but in different words and different phrases and stuff. So we're here again to talk about, all the things that are happening. 300 million drug that is still ongoing. Private bar has now resurfaced. And yeah, we're going to talk about that. And our Coast Guard personnel yesterday before we left here shared breaking news from one of the news outlets that had told us the chief of staff of the armed forces of Liberia had announced that we do not have the capacity, we do not have the equipment to go after the very strange vessel as it has been described. But we're here and we're going to read different stories. We're also going to give you our analysis, but we'd like to say welcome.
Welcome. Let me try to sound like
Mr. Khan.
Vanga Kori.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
And all of the issues.
Then you coming for on the platform.
Issues, and we can make. But I was in the middle, intermittently, I would try to sound like Oliver.
Try.
I would try to sound like him.
And please, you should continue to mention money. Elessa, Jerome. That's the country.
This is the issue. And we have to understand that these things do not just happen. In the blue sky. Things we have to put the issues in the right perspective and ensure that our government do everything to ensure that Liberians have.
It's okay. I don't want to be sacked. Please. But Oliver is not here today, and maybe he's going to join us later on. I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's going to be via the phone or not. But he's not here. Adjum is also not here. So us and I were here to take you through, and we're just going to have a good time with you. That's basically, you can say, the size of the program. That's the size of what we have. For those of you who like us, for those of you who don't like us, that's why we're always here. This is the size of today's presentation of Freedom Hub on your radio, the biggest thing to happen to Liberia about this time. So we'll get back to you in the next few minutes. So we're going to listen to Crime Stoppers Liberia and get back to you.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper, yeah, for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. And you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us. Liberia, from the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay, thank you, Crime Stopper Liberia. It's good to be back. Let me say thanks to all of you for joining us this evening on this edition of the show. So there are too many things that have happened over the space of 72 hours, and it's important that we put all of these thoughts together, all of these happenings together, and render our thoughts on these issues because they are tied to governance. They concern our peace and our security, and so it's important we make sense of these issues. I'm sure all of you Liberians, some way somehow, you should be concerned about everything that's happening surrounding this over 300 million drug seizure and ongoing investigation. So I don't know how do we start, but I think we'll start with this communication from the former Deputy Director General at the Rabat International Airport, because he had earlier written a communication to the Maritime Authority requesting, shall I call it shelter or rescue, requesting the Maritime Authority to authorize approval to ensure that the vessel is rescued because they say it was distressed.
Like emotional vessel.
So they needed to rescue the vessel. We've not gotten a response from the Maritime Authority if there is one. We need to see whether we can get the response from the Maritime Authority then and see what their response was. But until we can do that, let's see where all of this started.
Okay, so this we're already in August. So this is something that is dated July 13, 2026. And as Austin said, it was addressed to the Commissioner CEO Liberia Maritime Authority. So it says, Dear Councillor La, on behalf of the owners and the master of IB Atlantic for IMO number 8502133, flying the flag of Comoros, we wish to notify you that the said vessel is in distress at sea. Please say emotional distress at sea due to loss of engine performance. The loss in engine performance is suspected to be caused by external obstruction affecting the vessel's propeller. As a result, the vessel has severely reduced maneuverability and is unable to maintain normal speed. In view of the above, we request, please take into consideration this line. In view of the above, we request that the Liberian Maritime Administration grant the vessel all privileges under national and international maritime law to berth at the free port of Monrovia or at its approaches and encouraged on July 14, 2026 to attend to the external obstruction by supplying divers and lubricants. Also, we request that you advise all mariners and other vessels to keep clear. Austin, are you hearing this? To keep clear due to the vessel's restricted maneuverability. Thanks in advance for the prompt action as we all endeavor to promote safe navigation, protection of property, and the marine environment. Sincerely, this is signed by So he sent this not as the airport.
No, as the owner,
So
the agent.
Marjorie's and Companies Incorporated, registered agent, Egon. Wow. So this is CC Sekou Dukle, Managing Director, National Port Authority. So this is exactly what Ale, how you go? This is exactly what was released. Was it yesterday? It was shared yesterday, right?
Yes, late yesterday.
Late yesterday. So this is the communication that was shared yesterday, and just looking at what this vessel, where this vessel in distress has gone. It is already in reverses probably at about this point in time. So I don't know what kind of distress they were talking about. It's an emotional one, and I think that engine. I'm not sure engine can go through emotional problem and whatnot.
They could place the emotional problem in the context of marine operation,
Yeah.
so that could be acceptable. But Alexa, this communication, the date first is concerning July 13th, 2026. And the reason why we must place emphasis on the date is to clear this the doubt around this conversation that these operations started or begun under a particular regime. It's important we clear this up. We establish this fact. That's the first fact I think we should establish. July 13, 2026, a communication addressed to Nito Zaza Lai, Senior. Nito is the current commissioner of the Liberia Maritime Authority, and he became commissioner under the Unity Party-led government. Okay, so let's establish that.
It's a new commissioner.
Sure. Now, the second point that we should establish or emphasize here is that let's reflect our minds. Mr. Barker made a visit to Comoros. Okay, and when he came back, they spoke about the need they spoke about their drive to establish business relationship with Comoros, how they endow and they are a stake in the marine operation and all of that. And so obviously, Mr. Braga will not just wake up and go to Comoros or establish connection with Comoros. It has to be a recommendation from a player of his government. So you can see the link. You can see the link here. So all of us can easily conclude that it was Kuya who established the link or connected the president and the government, their government,
to Comoros,
the Comoros. Whether for a good reason, I don't think it was for a good reason, considering everything that is happening now and his involvement, his arrest, and subsequent indictment. You can establish that the motive was a criminal. Now, vessel in distress.
That's the part I'm also concerned about.
At sea, due to loss of engine performance.
So how?
He's not an engineer.
How do you know?
So
was he told?
Who told him? How did the person get the information? What's the person's connection to the vessel?
Exactly.
So a lot of critical questions here that need to be answered. So you see that there's no surprise here what our American partners were able to compel the government to take actions against these cartel members. He didn't address Nintola as a government official.
No, that's another concerning part.
Egon Kuya was deputy managing director working at the Rabos International Airport. Let's not forget that. Let's underline that.
And he is now dismissed.
He's dismissed.
He's dismissed.
So, as Deputy Director General working at the Rabos International Airport, this man owned this vessel. Liberians are rich, some of them.
They really got
to own the vessel, that's not a joke. The question is, where did he get money from to own a vessel?
And he signed this as registered agent. Registered agent.
He has his partners. They're working together. Everything is
Exactly.
representing them here in Liberia. But let's go to the second point, the second paragraph where you say it's important, which is
It
very
is
important.
very important. In
If you-
view of the above, we request,
Me and my cartel members.
yes,
Me and my drug dealers. Me and my drug dealer friends who brought the cocaine in the country. We are asking you.
that the Liberian Maritime Administration grant the vessel all privileges under
Maritime should allow them to bring their cocaine in the country.
all privileges. He said under national and international maritime law. I don't know where that law come from, but and there's a part. He said also, we request that you advise all mariners and other vessels to keep clear due to the vessel's restricted maneuverability. Why is this very specific? Do you not need help? So why are you? In fact, it sounded like a mandate.
I advise that
I'm telling
mariners,
you must tell all that people that done it, they must just stay off.
all of you seafarers, all of you Coast Guard members,
Don't come
just stay
around.
off, stay clear of
Yes.
this vessel. Don't come around. When you see it, forget about it.
Because the vessel get restricted maneuverability. Hi.
It is struggling to
Move
around in the water
Simple English. It can move like day, free.
because the engine misbehaving. So it's struggling to move around in the water to make it way to the to where it's supposed to go dock.
Because it talked about external obstruction.
So Coast Guard, you forget about the vessel. When you see this vessel coming, you open corridor. If your people there, SIPO, police, anything that has to do with, that's why they say mariners, any operation you get to do on the water,
Whether you diverse or
you wow.
what you
When you see the vessel coming, open corridor. Don't give it hard time. Don't intercept it. Don't ask any question. Don't bother it. Ensure that it goes in the direction that it is going. Because it's on tension. It is emotionally
distressed. Emotionally distressed.
using words and formality to commit crime.
Saying all privileges. You know what it means for someone to say, give us all privileges?
To attend to the external obstruction.
Do you know
by
what that
supplying
means?
divers and lubricants. Also request that you advise all mariners and other vessels to keep clear. The seamen say, please give us divers
So what do you already want? Or what you guys
and
want?
lubricants. Maybe that bill are going low.
Yeah,
in the vessel. So
Yeah.
here provide us some lubricants, provide us divers to provide guidance to guide us into
Yeah.
our 5 or 6 nautical mile where the vessel will go dock, and then we're going to offload our cocaine, pass it through Sekou Douglas office, and bring it outside,
It will be
and
done.
put what they'll call in front, and put the other man behind, and put one, and carry it to VOA, and put it in Jeremiah Conference. That's what the letter saying you. Let me see you. That's exactly what the letter say. Open corridor, take it from the sea, put it in Sekou Douglas office, in the air, take it from Sekou Douglas office, put it outside, put what they'll call behind, put the other police escort in front, and move one. It go out of Rossville or VOA, wherever place they want to carry. So let's read what Front Page Africa
Okay, so
has written.
So this is exactly what you know what I like these days is the fact that Rodney himself is just in it. I remember we read a story, I think it was day before yesterday, and again it was written by Rodney. So today this one is written by Rodney.
Yeah, it's not. It may put their own bar down there.
Yeah, exactly. It's own balance, so you can see it and you say, okay, that meant. So it says, dismissed RIA airport official is sole owner of firm behind rejected dog request for fugitive vessel. They say fugitive. We'll explain what it means when you are a fugitive. So it says, The Liberian businessman who wrote, so he is not being addressed now as the
Former official of
yeah,
the
so he
government.
is because he wrote in his capacity as a
Businessman.
businessman, not as an official of
So we're
government.
addressing as that.
Yeah. The Liberian businessman who wrote to maritime authorities seeking dock privileges for the now fugitive vessel RB Atlantic 4 is the sole owner of the company on whose behalf he made the request. Corporate filings reviewed, this newspaper show. It says Mark Egon Kwa, until recently deputy director for operations at Rapids International Airport, is listed as the 100% shareholder of Marjories and Companies Incorporated, according to articles of incorporation filed.
Which we have here.
Great. Filed with the Liberia Business Registry on September 21, 2018.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe
Oh. The filing lists Kwa recorded there as Egon Kwa, and that's how he signed this letter for the record
Yeah.
of Marshall Margibi County as holding all 100 authorized shares of the company, which was formed to engage. So you get this part. Authorized shares of the company, which was formed to engage in fishing, fisheries, cold storage, and related import-export business. So this company was, established to get involved with all the people that can sell cold storage in it, fishing, all that in it.
Yeah, I can store the cocaine cool for long.
Yeah. On July 13, Koa wrote the Liberia Maritime Authority as registered agent for the company. Identified, he not only the president, he the registered agent, he's the secretary. Identified in that correspondence as Marjorie's Group of Companies Incorporated, describing the vessel in distress with propeller damage and requesting privileges to dock at the free port of Monrovia. Lima rejected. That is the Liberia Maritime Authority. So this is a response that rejected the request, telling Front Page Africa the account did not add up. The vessel was still in Sierra Leone waters at the time and had not docked anywhere yet, was already been sought a Liberian berth and a DAF team. So why they put not ready to come on this side? So there's you have the documents, right?
Yeah.
So the documents are here. So far, so good.
So I think we should read some of the documents, the articles of incorporation that is here, along with the certificate we have, whatever we have, so you know what we're talking about. You see the articles of incorporation, Marjories and Companies Incorporated, Republic of Liberia, September 21. This copy. The copy of this document is filed in accordance with Section 1.4 of the Business Corporation Act on September 21, 2018. At Joey in power.
Yeah.
I will tell you why we're placing emphasis on Joey in power. So you see at the close of the article of incorporation is here, in witness thereof, I have here to set my hand and affix my signature on this blend day of August 2018. James T. Mitchell witnessed this document and then consider William A. and Bento. William Bento.
I think it was
I know him
last night.
I know him, yeah.
Yeah, he has his era around
Yeah.
Rototown. Is it Rototown? There's a
law firm?
There's a
I don't know his
there.
law firm, but
that's exactly the name of the law firm.
Okay. William A. and Bento Incorporated. Bento was who they say we should emphasize, we should clarify that the now will be that one. That Bento in there. Anything about Bento, like Bento will clarify that one.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
But Councilor Bento, tiny Bento, Gbarn, yes, Bento. They call the country with Bento.
Yeah,
Bento.
It sounds
Bento.
like a Nimba name or something. But let's move forward.
So Councilor William A. N. Bento is the incorporator on behalf of the company. Okay, and then Michelle signed as a witness. You see the article 7, article 8, clearly indicate what they're going to be involved with, and all of that. And you go back, you see all of the basic information here in the articles of incorporation. So we have everything here. With his name, his title, everything.
So 100% he holds all the shares across the board of this company, right?
100%. The man, one man, the man is
one man,
the CEO, the managing director, the executive director.
He's the chair of the board, wherever it is. So he's a one man.
So Alexa, the man said, according to him, according to the articles, he said the general name of the business in which the corporation shall engage is as follows. One, the general nature, to engage in fishing and fisheries related activities, business. To engage in import, export, processing, and sale of fish and fish related products. I don't know when cooking became fish related products.
As long as you see it, you never tell.
To import, operate, and sell cold storage facilities and equipment. I don't know what cooking is a cold storage facility or a cold storage equipment. To purchase and hold interest in subsidiary entities, to engage in any. Oh, you look at me.
Any what?
So to engage in any and all good now lawful.
Oh wow.
To engage in any and all lawful business within and out of the Republic of Liberia.
Within. Oh yeah, because it talked about import export.
Yes. So this is just an excerpt from the articles of incorporation. And his tax receipt here, tax payment receipt is here also. I mean, I got everything.
Yeah, he has all his documents.
So he was legally established. The company is legally established under Liberian laws, but for more indication, was engaged into cocaine trafficking. And only one individual has everything or owns everything in this company, which is the former deputy director for operations at the Rabat International Airport, Kuya. Now, in 2018, just around September, when the June 7 protest was in 2019, right?
That's it?
No, in 2019. But there was another protest held in 2018. Now, but the point I want to make is that our friends from the other side have consistently argued that it was George Weah who brought, or George Weah's government, that the cartel was established in our country. We agree. For the sake of the argument, we agree. The question is, now that we have agreed that the cartel, the drug cartel, was established in Liberia under the CDC government, the question is, who are those that established the cartel?
Who are the members of the cartel?
Who are those that established the cartel? So we are not arguing anymore. Those of us who support the CDC or the CDC government, we are not arguing that the cartel was never established under the CDC government.
Since that's your point.
We don't want to waste time. We don't want to waste our audience time. We agreed that the cartel was established under the CDC government. Evidenced by this article of incorporation. The question is, who established the cartel? The Unity Party folks. By September 2018, Johnny Boladi was never in the police. By September 2018, Wadel Kwabu was never a senior police officer. He was a patrol officer, a traffic officer. By September 2018, all of the security personnel who are arrested in connection to this job, they were all not in the security sector or at lower level or the lowest level. They didn't have the influence and the connection or the authorization to go and escort anything. But they were still members of the cartel operating on the ground. I'm sure they wouldn't want to accept that. Makuya was running her B. Yeah, establish a business. Since CDC in power, let me kind of establish my cocaine, my business, and start trading or trafficking my cocaine. We grew my man Bola Dine and the other men, and we start operating. So he established his company under the guise of engaging into fishery. If this was Oliver, you know what you're going to say? I will suspend you.
Yeah.
Okay, so so they established their business. We're not in the government, but let's establish this cocaine business to ensure that we destabilize the government. We will be in the government trading cocaine. We will be in the government trafficking cocaine, while we sponsor using the money earned from the trafficking of cocaine to sponsor the United Party into different groups to start staging protests and demonstrations under the pretext that Joria brought Kuch in the country and that Kuch was killing our children. So let's put it. What they were protesting against Kuch, they were trafficking cocaine. So you use those multiple protests as distraction from their cocaine trade and make the case to the country to look like they were seriously or sincerely against Kuch in our country. The document speaks to that. Alexa, this is concerning the fact that the military will come public and say, we do not have the capacity. Do you remember when Senator Conan said in the Senate, he tried to use Facebook or the Google research tool or
the number of men we have, and they thought that was something that was treasonous.
They took offense,
right?
And they were calls for Amara Conan to be impeached.
He was exposing the military power of the country. That was like a whole saga.
But push forward to this cocaine, this distressed unquote vessel. The sea military went into camera and say, Mama Yakao, one vessel up sea after 1 month on our waters, we didn't know. They probably had to raise the alarm. And so at this point, we've been instructed or mandated by General Fuller to go into the place and see and take siege of the vessel. Y'all bring your camera so you can see how many men are on board this operation. And the entire world got to know that 14 men were sailing down there. Before the 14 men reached there, the vessel Chile
disappeared, reappeared, disappeared again.
The men told phone call, Chia, hello. We see the vessel, but we can't reach there. The men were in the deep sea.
So we're not
we can't go there. We don't have the capacity to go there. We see them, but they're in the deep sea. They play the air. We can't go there. They say your turn when you come back. You don't force your way. Your turn when you come back. But you know what? It was organized. It was staged. It was calculated. It was intentional. It was intentional. Then the military issued a statement or spoke to Front Page Africa yesterday.
Yes, the chief of staff.
The chief of staff of the armed forces of Liberia revealed to Front Page Africa.
Let me find it.
That the military does not have the capacity to further pursue the vessel because the vessel is already in deep sea. This is a vessel that was distressed.
How did it reach that far?
Where did it recollect its engine from? Where did it get mechanic from? Or engine they had to go and repair the vessel machine and refill the vessel with lubricants, and now the vessel was able to make a detour. It's no longer struggling to maneuver its way in the water. It is in deep sea, and the military does not have the capacity to pursue the vessel. What kind of miracle is that in Liberia? Even Jesus Christ did not perform such miracle. Jesus preferred walking on the water to reach the way he wanted to reach. There's a vessel in space second jet and one go down. The vessel what? That's not speedboat we're talking about.
It's a spiritual vessel.
The vessel is in deep sea. Liberian government say we do not have the capacity to go there. This is embarrassing. It's shameful. Now the military is saying somebody from in the armed forces leaked the information to the crew members on the vessel.
What do you mean? They're joking, right?
So we stupid people, right? We not get sense. We not get sense. We saw 14 military men on boarding the vessel to proceed on their operations. They went live. That was not revelation.
Mm-hmm.
That was not revelation. That action did not reveal to the cartel members in Liberia. Police officers, security officers in Liberia are being connected, are being linked. And you sat in Monrovia before leaving the free port, you call camera and place yourself on live and say, you check us. You think the cartel member would not have communicated to those crew members on the vessel to say, you leave? People coming?
But the first thing, who actually had the audacity to say it was leaked? Because I said yesterday, Austin, that number one, every entity reserves the right to refusing mainstream media, televising whatever activity they're involved with.
Yeah.
So it is impossible and it is laughable to say the least that media practitioners from Spoon or other media outlets
news
exactly went there and they were not needed, yet you allowed them to film your Coast Guard personnel. What sense does it make?
Where did they pass?
Where?
Who granted them access?
You saw them record. You didn't tell them, stop. You cannot record here. That was done. That was the entire day. And people were talking about it. Some citizens had concerns like, why would you expose our men? Because that was exposing those men to danger. Anything could have happened. You didn't stop them. It was broadcast live. People were reading comments and, Diamond from Spoon was, detailing how the two boats look like.
The size of it.
The size of it. How many men are going in this one? How many men are going in that one? How many sacks of water? 2 sacks. All those things. He was even telling us to some extent what the mission was all about.
Yeah.
So if that was not allowed, how did you not stop them?
How did he even get the information, the detail of the mission?
Exactly. I'm sure they were briefed. Usually they will go into a late meeting and say, "Oh, this is it." We'll go there, just know what to say. So this is hypocrisy. I'm not gonna lie. You saying to someone that, "Oh, it was leaked," that's hypocrisy. That's the simplest way to put it.
And that's why we must call on the state to reveal the name or names of those who leaked, who are accused of leaking the information to those crew members on the vessel, so they can be prosecuted. They have to be prosecuted. This is a form of espionage. You can leak a military information or information about a military operation to the very people you go into.
So it means you're telling the people we're coming, so go.
Oh yes,
right. This is a signal. This is an alert to say we're coming. We don't want to be there. We don't want to meet you there. Because sorry, Oliver. Austin. I'm sorry, guys. Austin. When people are being so crafty, they make mistakes because they're trying to have a scripted operation. So today Austin and Alexa, they're going to do something. They already know what they're going to do, and they don't want it to be way more obvious. But people who read between the lines, obviously they're going to know, like, they think not ordinary thing here. How are you sending your people, I don't want to say to capture a distressed ship or a distressed vessel, and then you broadcast it? People who are speculating, people who are saying you guys were sending messages to those people, they could be right. We could believe them. Because no serious government, no serious country will send their military men, and then you pull the people and say, "Oh, get 5 men are coming for you."
Yeah.
You telling the people how many people you sending to go for any?
The quantity of the water they even have on board.
What are you talking about? Like that's something that's, I don't know, but this doesn't make sense. And to sum it all up, From Bitch Africa reported yesterday. I just got it.
Okay.
Okay. From Bitch Africa, I think we're already leaving. And they said, Armed Forces of Liberia Chief of Staff Major General Davison Follett says the military has been in hot pursuit since the vessel crossed into Liberian waters. But he admits the Coast Guard's boats are not equipped to operate far into the Atlantic. Austin, make this make sense.
Far into the Atlantic.
So why you sending people?
The first Fuller should be dismissed. You see, this is really shameful and embarrassing.
These people are, I don't know.
The first mistake, yes, from the security standpoint, learn knowledge I have. The equipment you're using is supposed to be carefully assessed, evaluated. In fact, you're supposed to already know the capacity of what you're using. If you go on a military operation, as in this case, and you decided to use amongst all of the boats, you decided to use this boat.
Yeah.
First, they know where the boat is going. You calculate the distance.
It is to be serviced before it even leaves.
Secondly, you should know what the boat or the operation is going to capture. So you want to know where this vessel is. How far from here to the vessel? What those may be on the vessel?
Exactly.
How many crew members may be on the vessel? So it means the government apply no intelligence.
Like that should be your homework.
No intelligence.
Because if you are sending someone to capture something, you already have every piece of information regarding what you're going to get.
Sure. So if you know the vessel is in rubber spot as was reported, you were supposed to know that two things. If the vessel is actually in distress and struggling to maneuver its way,
move on distress.
Yeah, because that's what they say. And struggling to maneuver its way, it means either they might be en route to Morovia.
Yes, exactly.
A vessel in distress does not have the capacity
to move around like that. Yeah, because you just going at the.
Yeah.
You already have, they say, external obstruction, right?
Sure.
So you can be that day. You already find it hard to move around.
To maneuver.
Yeah.
But calculatively, this vessel was able to do a U-turn or maneuver your way straight into deep sea.
What kind of distress?
The military says to us, they didn't consider that where the vessel was deep sea or was close to deep sea.
That doesn't add up at all. It doesn't.
Under which condition? What condition did you consider before sending that boat
with our men? So you know the boats are not equipped enough to operate far into the Atlantic Ocean, far into deep sea. Yet you send two boats
14 minutes
along with these men have their family members who are praying for them every now and then. You just send in their pump.
Y'all go.
Y'all
anyway, you can stop y'all stop them. You can make it, y'all come back.
Exactly.
We say our waters six nautical miles from the to our land. That's 6. Did the military establish whether the boat, whether the vessel was within the Liberia, within the six nautical miles?
Was that established?
Did they establish it? They have enough questions to answer. Because you have to establish all these things. That's what you see I love to, you see, when we make a reference to the Americans, people say, oh,
what are you comparing?
Yes, America, I won't go.
They're always asking,
I won't go for everything. I want people for everything.
You need to be prepared.
Because the Americans will sit down and process all of this information to know exactly from point A to point B, point C to point D. They will study possibility. The possibility of this. Let's assume this vessel is not actually in distress.
Yes. Worst case scenario. Exactly.
What's the pace that this vessel is moving? Because they want to calculate everything that just in case there are attempts to to U-turn and go by in the deep sea, they will know how to pursue the vessel. You don't go on sea operation in say one vessel. No. Okay, you go even behind somebody. The person on car, they get on motorbike.
Sako.
Or the person on motorbike, they get on car. Eh? So when they go in one corner, the car can go there.
Exactly.
So you need backup. No guys went in deep sea without backup.
Nothing at all.
So okay, let's use a boat that is smaller capacity and can go deeper. Just in case the vessel is moving in the deep sea, we'll have a vessel that can pursue them. That has some military people can think and act. Just it, huh? The only thing we have putting our security men now do that protest us. And how don't chalk. They can display how don't chalk. They can pursue protesters. This is a shame to the military, an embarrassment. Look, if anybody is supposed to be complaining about capacity publicly, it shouldn't be. It should be the police.
Be the police.
We used to police telling us that we don't have capacity. We used to that one. But to hear the military, this is my first time since 2006. To hear the military publicly saying we don't have the capacity on the record.
The people I'm calling is so
Yes. I mean, just think about this. This is not the police we're talking about here. This is not the LDEA. This is not the immigration. This is not fire service. This is not the boss squad. This is our military coming up publicly to say we don't have the tiniest capacity to pursue one vessel that is distressed.
Aye. What are we people?
But there's another side of this, Alexa. The cartel members are still here and following. Cartel members sat way in Colombia and sent a video here issuing threat to our country and to members of the first family. Our military comes up publicly to say we don't have capacity to even pursue one vessel that is under distress.
Why are you saying these things
Do
publicly?
you know the message you send it out there to your enemies or even the cartel members? It means they can run in here and run back out. That bureau doesn't have the capacity to even pursue them. So they can come here and even break jail, do anything us to say we get military. And next time, I'm sure Brownie Samuka might be disappointed where he is.
Possibly.
I mean, you telling me, hey, this is my home. Nobody in the home to draw water. Nobody in the home able to cook. I mean, you're not eating on time. The fact that nobody in your house to cook, you're not eating on time. You get capacity to eat on time. You can put your more in people, but who eating on time.
I will not reconcile you because you should be looking for your own food at this point.
As Liberia has a seat on the Security Council, a non-permanent seat. On the Security Council, we have party for A, we join the call, we got John, we want to bear, we will go again, join the call, got John, they gave us seat on the Security Council, we now get capacity to pursue a distressed vessel beyond 6 nautical miles. If it is even true that the vessel is in deep sea. We don't get the military get capacity to be in deep sea. The media will be having capacity to have camera to go to report anything to the public. No.
Where are we going to pass? Like,
folks, where are we? But these are the things happening. And people say, no, we are talking your opposition people.
Or whatever.
Oh, we are talking criticize the government all day. So let me ask you, Joseph Blacker go dedicate 1, 2, 3-story building in library. Versus the military saying it does not have the capacity to pursue a vessel that is in distress in deep sea. Which one makes news? Which one should be concerning to you? Your security, your sovereignty is exposed. The weakness of your sovereignty is exposed because it is the military that's in charge of our sovereignty, our territorial boundaries, our borders. You talk sovereignty, you talk the military. People can just come here and abuse our waters, abuse our land, abuse our boundaries, and go.
And this is also you telling people who are into wrong businesses that they're welcome to do whatever they want to do on our waters because we don't have what it takes to go there and protect our waters.
The play open,
it is open, like it is an open door policy. So you're welcome to come. We're not equipped enough to reach as far as we're supposed to reach. Like, I don't know what book these people are using. I don't really know because Front Page reported yesterday, and since then I haven't seen a new report. Of the chief of staff of the army maybe refuting what was said or debunking, nothing like that. So it means they actually said that. It means it was actually said, and that's not a good thing. You are putting our country in more danger. You're exposing our weakness. It's like me and Austin fighting and telling Austin my weak point and my paper jar. As you can say,
yeah. So no, the fellow coming for here. Don't touch my paper jar.
Yeah, when you touch it, I
guess so. I guess so. My paper jar. Don't touch it.
So what think Austin will do with that information? Exactly. So that's exactly what happened. You exposed us. You told. And the funny thing is, this vessel, it is yet to be confirmed whether, because now it is like fugitive vessel, as it is said by Front Page Africa, right?
Yeah.
And now we're also waiting for Maritime to tell us, because I don't know. We're back. So I'm sorry. We're still waiting to have, a response from the Commissioner of Maritime. Exactly. If this particular boat has anything to do with the cocaine, in as much as it is, we are going to say it has.
You mean the vessel actually?
Yeah, nah. You know what I'm trying to say? To say straight up, now, oh yeah, we're doing our own investigation behind the scenes because this man reached out to us not as a government official but as a private, business owner. Exactly. So has there been any investigation launched from the angle of the Liberia Maritime Authority? That's also something I really need to know. Because if someone wrote you like a couple of months back or just last month, the 13th, will be 1 month very soon. So from that time to the time, like, they won't see, right?
Yeah.
Someone wrote you. And the person told you we are requesting that we need all privileges. That person also told you that they're advising you to, or they're requesting you that all the marinos, they should stay off.
Don't come near
it. These are concerning lines in this particular, letter of request. It seems like I'm mandating, I'm ordering you to let you know, so the thing that coming happen here, don't bring anybody around. So did you launch any investigation to know, what was in the ship, the distressed vessel? Did you launch any investigation? Now that everybody is talking about this drug thing, and Kula's hands, have been caught in the cookie jar because he's one of the people who, he was dismissed by the president. Obviously, I don't know if he has been arrested or not. I was asking that question yesterday, but we don't know. And now this letter surfaced. So, like, are you doing any investigation? That's something to think about. Also, we're still on this vessel thing. We have seen the biggest drug burst in our country quite recently. 300 and some more million. First, it was 19 point something million. We're just saying approximately because we don't know. Two major ones. The second one, you had, two different foreign nationals. It didn't take long. A video believed to be cartel members, the said stuff, and the mention the one of the names of the first family members, the son of the president, and the president's son also wrote a suspicious response. People just writing all around clearing side and stuff like that, right? All these things are happening, and the people who are to protect us, the people who are to protect our country, protect our territory, they will protect Guinea on and Lufa on, but that's okay. The people who are supposed to make sure we are safe in this country, like boss man, one of their bosses, chief of staff, they may go say in simple Liberian English, we can't make it. We get love, but we can't make it.
We give up, yeah?
We give up. He said that clearly. It is reported, and then you have a distressed vessel that disappeared, reappeared, and disappeared again. We don't know where it is, whether it is in Rivers, where it is headed, we don't know. But is that distressed vessel still on our waters? Of course. It is not possible that it will disappear and go to Africa on the side. It is still around here. So we don't have any capacity. So what has happened? I'm sure we've had a couple of speedboats, right?
Where are they?
The US, in the EU, US, they've been
multiple
supporting,
nations,
right?
yes.
Exactly. So my question now is, where are these boats? I'm not sure somebody can e-boat, they can cook boat.
Maybe they spoil.
So okay, so the whole country Mediterranean, the boat for the Coast Guard, the division, is poor. So they're able to allocate money to buy new one.
But they're able to get EPN now, million.
You see? So it means we're not ready. I think this government that is said to be a very responsible government should be pragmatic. I think this government should be serious, because a lot has happened in the last 72 hours. A lot has happened in the last 3 days. A lot has happened since June 9. And today we're here in August. But all the things we're talking about, like mothers, ordinary people, they on the street selling something to eat, we had distressed boat or ship or vessel, however you want to call it. It done it. One man wrote Maritime, telling Maritime, said we're requesting that we need all privileges based on international and national maritime law, blah, 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 blah. It was before that was made public that we have a very strange object on our borders. Whether it is spiritual or not, we don't know. And now the people who are to have all these serious strategies to protect us, they are exposing the citizens, they are exposing the men who are to protect us without being careful that the information you are giving out, the people, drugs people stay here. Maybe somebody will get signal to somebody drug member name. They say, but the area clear. We can do more things. So don't worry. The military people say they're not getting one here to pursue us. So we're free to go. So that was a message being sent. This is very concerning, deeply concerning. And it is also very disappointing that at this point in time, Austin, Oliver, Austin, whatever it is. At this point in time, we're here, 2026. We're discussing this under the rescue mission. I'm sorry. It is really disappointing. So what now do we do with the information that has been sent out? Do we tell the people, Saint Comoros no ever pass Mexican flag coming. When
Colombia.
another distressed vessel, then you get Colombia on. They come in with another distressed vessel, which get so distressed in it on the water.
Italian start coming.
Exactly. All these people. That was not a smart move. That was not it.
But it's stable.
That was not a
There are
smart
certain
move.
security information you have to keep it confidential.
Maybe they will say somebody leak like on the front page, but we finish saying it because if you can share video or our military minute going, you say two sacks. What all now?
We have a total of 14 men.
Imagine.
Then on yeah, man, you have divided water two sides.
And you're weak.
Let's go. 14 men on a mission.
Like I was saying, you know, the thing that people call this is spying glass, the binoculars, right?
Spying glass, they're cool.
Binoculars, the stuff you use, like military people actually use that. When I was much smaller, I had
Yeah,
some.
they had a tour and
I had some. So I used to like looking through it to see, in the far distances and stuff like that. So what if those people on their distress ship?
Yeah.
They had the binoculars that they look at it and they say, but they can make it. They come in smooth. They can
just turn around and go different places.
What if those people also, because we don't know who are those people, right? We don't know. They were not profiled at all. We just know, say, oh, the vessel here, and they get issue with moving around and this and that. And you said something about whether our military people, our security people, whether they actually did their homework to know how many people on the distressed vessel, where it coming from. Even though you have speculations, they didn't. I'm not sure they knew about all those things. Because what if those people was saying yesterday, they have guns. Just look at the snap already. They put it on one of
RPG.
Yes. So what if? So they just expose that minute because they say you are a so when you go, yes, sir.
And what has not been confirmed, Alexa, is whether those 14 military men are back.
Yeah, we don't know.
Whether they're back or just in circle in the water.
We don't even know. Lord have mercy.
Something I wanted to indicate also that I forgot, and I need to emphasize that, Alexa, is the communication written by Makuya. And I think to some extent, the Maritime Authority technicians may have suspected something. Probably that's why they turned down the communication. Because you know what? When a vessel is in distress and the crew members or the agent of that vessel is seeking assistance, that assistance or request that is being made to the government is supposed to be inclusive of certain technical details. For example, because mind you are asking the government to rescue the vessel. The government needs to know what it is going to rescue, where it is going to rescue, who are those on board that they are going to rescue. So this communication was supposed to include those details. Or we have a vessel that is in distress, that is approaching Liberia's waters from Freetown, that is in distress, and we are seeking as agent of the vessel, we are seeking the government or appealing to the government to allow the vessel to dock on Liberia's waters, and we need you to provide us with mariners. The mariners' responsibility have different categories and different responsibilities based or depending on their specialization. There are some mariners that are specialized in coastalage or fishery. Some specialized in rice. Different things they do. So it depends your specialization. Now, the government needs to know how many persons on board the distress vessel. You know why? Because you are asking for rescue. That vessel that is distressed could sink anytime. In that process, you need the government to rescue those on board, and if possible, the goods that are on board the vessel. So the government needs to know where the vessel is. How many persons on board the vessel? What is on board? What is in the vessel? Is it a tanker? Is it a cold storage or fishery vessel? Those are the technical information, the technical details that inform the government's decision. In the absence of said information, no some person presiding over a marine operation or the maritime authority, as in this case, we just authorize, the government or the MPA to allow the vessel, such a vessel to dock. Suppose they come with military equipment. You don't know what's in the vessel. You writing, asking government to approve the vessel, and you make no disclosure of anything. Where the sailors on the vessel? How many are they? What is on the vessel? That rest there? That fish? Or that cocaine? The only reason why and Makuya knows exactly he was supposed to reveal these details of the vessel. The crew members on the vessel. What kind of country will go? What kind of rescue team will go to rescue people on vessel? They don't know how many crew members on the vessel. Let's think about this. Let's make this make sense. That a vessel is in distress and is seeking rescue, and the rescuer does not know, or the person requesting the rescue does not want to tell the rescuer how many crew members on board the vessel. Why are you hiding or keeping the information to yourself? The only reason why that a distressed vessel will not want to reveal this technical information, this basic technical information, is when you have ulterior motives, as in this case. And I can say this: that vessel, if the government of Liberia does not pursue that vessel and ensure that we reveal what is in that vessel, nobody in the government is going to convince Liberians that they're not cooking in that vessel. Nobody. The vessel is connected its own. The agent, the registered agent, has already been arrested. They has already been dismissed, arrested, investigated, and indicted in connection to cocaine trafficking. So let somebody help us to make this make sense, that a man who was serving as deputy managing director for operations in the government of the Unity Party was arrested, investigated, and the owner of a vessel that appear in Liberia's waters under mysterious circumstances. And this young man wrote the maritime authority asking for rescue, but refusing to reveal the crew members, how many crew members on the vessel, what the vessel was. All this information not revealed, and then finally he's arrested, he's investigated, he's indicted in connection to the same 300 million cocaine. And you want anybody in the Republic of Liberia with 5 senses, well functioning, to believe that they're not cocaine in that vessel? You want anybody to believe that vessel not get cocaine inside? The whole government of over 500 million people will say we not get capacity to pursue one vessel. And you think anybody listening to us outside is taking this country serious?
Not a normal vessel. Be clear.
That be clear.
A vessel that is defective.
Under distress.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even normal. The vessel is under distress. The engine not functioning well. It is struggling to maneuver or to navigate its way through the waters. But we not get capacity to pursue and arrest or rescue. Uncle, rescue. We can arrest and rescue.
Rescue
is struggling.
Rescue for. And that's an irony as well.
Yeah. The rescue government that came here with the arrest agenda cannot arrest and rescue a vessel in distress. I mean, yo,
Liberia's a comedy show. I swear to God.
The rescue government with the arrest agenda does not have the capacity to arrest and rescue a vessel in distress. The vessel running away. The vessel in distress, but in navigating the waters. And Liberia military say he get capacity to chase it and find it and rescue it. And you want us to believe that the government are in power, that serious government that we can go to bed and sleep and say, yes, we have a government in charge. Your sovereignty is being exposed. The weaknesses of your sovereignty is being exposed. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is the biggest risk in terms of information that has ever been released by any military around the world. No military will go to the public and reveal her weakness. Nigeria is battling Boko Haram and different military insurgency. They will never come out openly to tell you that we do not have the capacity to battle. They will all tell you we are pursuing those connected and we're doing everything to ensure we minimize the threat.
Why would you say
in our country we say we get it? We don't get capacity.
Say we can't make it.
And that man is still or he's still head of the army.
That's you defeating yourself. Like straight up.
Let's be frank. Let's face this. In serious country, when an official comes out and say, "I don't get capacity," you gone.
You're exposing our country.
And then when another police crying for vehicle or crying for torchlights, this is the military, the custodian of our sovereignty, saying to the world that it does not have the capacity to pursue one tiny, small ship in distress. The ship not even normal. It's not even normal. The engine not even working good.
They say when you're fighting a dead man, you don't use all your energy.
Yeah.
Because
I tell you, maybe we need to take some calls because I don't. But
we're going to take some calls.
It is too simple.
We're going to take some calls. This is a disgrace. The one we can say national.
And when you made the example you made, somebody sent and said that is the perfect example.
You
going for your friend, then you say the first you coming for. Don't keep my phone because so on my paper jar.
And the first era kicking.
The first era they going for.
So like you don't expose your weakness or your weaknesses to someone who is probably your opponent or someone who is posing danger to you or your land. Doing that, you are setting yourself up for defeat. It means you're playing part in your own defeat.
In your house, then somebody give you and just say, "My man, that's my money. Yeah, coming to you for my money. If I can't get my money, when I come to you, you can be hiding in your house. When I come to you, I get my money. You're not coming outside your home. But I tell you, I go like my door. My door open. How for you to come to I go open I go in my room and let it do.
I was happy behind the door. Yeah. Personally, no one play you here.
When you know that, you have to do. Like bro, LIBERIA.
Yesterday, Adrian said, you know, the thing about like, bro, none of the whole culture that come culture and lying to you. Says the whole just been there. Yeah. So he said, because I was asking him, but you are not there. So how do you know? He said, the people told him when what boat going, the shape can be dressing for.
And what are the wave you be carrying the water? I mean, can be carrying the shape,
yeah? Yeah. So as soon as our boat won't go, the vessel can go far on. So what in carrying the vessel far? We don't know. We don't know. And it is we don't even know if the guys who went the 14 men, I don't know if they're back safely or not. We don't know, but I mean here we are. But I think we're going to open the phone lines very soon. At the end of the day, Oliver, oh my God, Oliver, where are you? At the end of the day, Austin, it is difficult to talk about this without pointing fingers. It is difficult to talk about this without being very, very worried for your country and its people. And it is also very unfair to now dictate to Liberians how to speak and what to say regarding this entire thing. Because when you have a government that is probably not, speaking in the manner that the citizen will understand, obviously, the citizens will have no option but to say the things the way they want to say it and to say how they feel. Yeah. And you cannot tell them you're not feeling that way. You cannot feel something for someone. You can empathize or sympathize with someone. You cannot. I can tell us inside feeling sad instead of like you're not feeling sad.
Huh?
How? You're not Alexa, so you're not feeling what I'm feeling. You don't know how I'm feeling. So now when you go on the social media and then you see Liberians saying their own things and Liberians speculating, for me, I do not blame any Liberian who will use their page, maybe Facebook. I don't blame any Liberian who will even call here and say, oh, this person is responsible. That person is responsible. In as much as that is not our editorial policy, doesn't reflect our editorial policy, we cannot say to you, don't say it. Because these people are waiting to have a clear communication from all of these different, entities that are being mentioned. Right now, Liberia Maritime Authority, we're looking at them. They're in the mirror now because we want to know. We need maybe new update from them regarding this entire thing. Mike in question, Mike is no longer in government. Mike is now dismissed because there's a connection.
Even though the network is still there. But
exactly.
He's not there.
He is dismissed. Yeah. You could be dismissed and you still have your network. That is 100% true. He is not there as a government official. Now, this man has two different stories. One of the stories says this man is the owner, 100% ownership he has for his company. No one else is there. This company has been here September 2018. This man wrote, not as an official of government. This man wrote as an individual businessman who had written as a registered agent of Marjorie's and whatever company incorporated. He wrote Maritime, telling Maritime this is exactly what is happening. And as a registered agent, I am requesting. As a company, he said, we are requesting that you give us all privileges. This man wrote as a company again, saying no one else, whether you marino, you work on a no, do not come around when that vessel here. Because he wanted the vessel to pass through the free port of Monrovia, if we say it that way. And he CC the managing director of the National Port Authority, Sekou Dukli. That's the letter in a nutshell. That was July 13. And this man was dismissed quite recently, right? So it means this man was dismissed before his letter surfaced to the public, right?
Yeah.
But the letter was written before he was dismissed. So we need to establish a very serious connection here. That's where, again, we're going to call for a dependent investigation. I am of the opinion that Mr. Boakai, Mr. President, should reach out to our friends, our traditional friends, our ally. He should reach out to them to help in this process. Because where it is now, like almost everybody, 1 minute you're going to hear, oh, the pastor need their the mother need it, everybody needs it coming. From this side, that side, and all this side. And it is not helping because Liberians are still there. They're going to talk about it. For the first time in a long time, we have been on this thing about drug for this is June, July, and this is August.
Yeah.
Usually you will see Liberians talk about things 1, 2, 3 days and it is done.
And the 2 months you referenced are just the 2 months that centered around this 19 and 300
exactly.
Only.
So just the 19 and 300 million, we have been on this. If you go, when you go on Facebook, executive marshal post on it, you see Librarian asking about the jobs. So no one is backing down. And you said Fuller should be suspended or dismissed.
He shouldn't be there this time.
Because Chief of Staff, you supposed to protect our image. You tell the people say what's happening. So how do you guys sleep at night? Because Yeke Koluba is I'm not a fan of Yeke. I've said this here a couple of times. Yeke Koluba is going through what he's going through because he said what he said. His sources told him that Lena for oil again for Guinea. That's what he said. And you guys said that was something against the state. Yeah. That was treason against the state. So he was putting us in danger as a country because he was not protecting our sovereignty as a representative.
He reveals sensitive security, national security information.
Exactly. So that's why Yeke is in the position he's in. It didn't stop there. Amara Coney of Bapolu County also says something about the size of our army. Just go on. Exactly. This man went on the internet probably, or maybe he did not. And he gave an approximation of, our military size. That was a big thing again. You said it, man, exposing sensitive. No problem. Here we are. The men were supposed to protect chief of staff, boss man. And the men say, according to Front Page Africa, the men say, we can make it, we get love. We can make it. And they see, Coast Guard President, our journalist born in there, they're going live. The thing was live. It was a live broadcast, in fact. It was not something that was pre-recorded that you would see in your production room and be like, no, we don't need to post this. That was a live broadcast. And people were commenting on it. Why are you doing that thing? You're acting funny. All it is not sensitive. It is not something that is treasonous to the country. It is not exposing weaknesses. According to you guys, are still protecting our territory. You're protecting our sovereignty. But here we are. We don't know how far that distressed vessel is. We don't know how it stopped being distressed, because I'm not sure it is still distressed.
The vessel picked up. The vessel picked up.
I don't know if they had any therapists there in the waters that had to help that particular vessel, but that's exactly what is happening in this country. And I think we need to hear from you. But a lot has happened. A lot is happening. Private Bar, Buzzman, Levi. I think he has already been arrested.
Leroy has been arrested.
Arrested.
Reported yesterday that he was arrested.
And we have the presence of the Liberia National Police at Private Bar right now in Pinsville. I don't know if you're still there, but just before we got here and while we're on the show, our media colleagues were broadcasting live again that the presence of police, they're there. And that's basically what this is all about.
And I saw a post from a colleague who said, he said, man, he called some people's names. Man, your private banner has turned to police bow.
Hey,
there's also police men in there.
But you know the numbers, so call us on. We're gonna take a break. Then we'll come out on a break, and then you'll call us.
Where is Crumb Stopper?
Yeah, Crumb Stopper is there.
Crumb Stopper, let's take a walk for this.
We say we'll come out on a break. You're wait.
For this old man.
My music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must take it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay, we're back. So you listen to all of the conversation. You listen to the topics we highlighted on the show. Don't call. I can't talk about Butter Benin, Dollar Maggie, or can't talk about Fisherman Benin, West Point. That's the right now we're talking drugs issue. And we're talking 300 million plus worth of drug or cocaine in our country. You saw the DEA 2025 report. The stocks. DEA reported that. Between September of last year to July 22nd of this year, they reported that only $5,000 worth of cocaine. So all the cocaine I see between September last year and June this year, that $5,000 US. 5,000 years. So the cocaine bene drug bene is serious now. Country we have to.
No ghetto in Hey, I will. They do offense.
They post. I saw a post from one government official where he said there's no ghetto. We can proudly post that there's no ghetto in Moravia. Somebody want to know from Benson Street. Say, if you want to know no ghetto in Moravia, then go Benson Street to the car wash.
You will see. Go Center Street.
Okay. So we can take calls
yes
on the different numbers. Alexa said your audience you're already familiar with the numbers, but since we're here, so let's just emphasize it. It's 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. The 500 104 number or the Lone Star number is also active on WhatsApp. You can get you can contact us to participate on the show via WhatsApp on that number. So let's take calls. God said, if you want to participate, you have to text me. I'll just answer your phone in the video.
He said, what happening on it? Okay, so we have someone on this line. Hello.
Yeah, how are you? In the studio.
We okay in the studio. Go ahead.
My name is Manuel Pitson. I live looking down, but it's still catch me in Flower Town, so I live no problem on myself.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Is it a showcase in Flower Town?
As you were saying on the vessel, I was saying I came for you.
Okay.
There was nothing war, and not nothing but let war when it came up bringing it, the ammunition on the water. The U.S. used their helicopter and told them that they came to go directly in America. So if we can get such a helicopter to catch that vessel and bring it to our shore, it's going to be much better.
My man, thank you for your advice. You give me too big. They put
our boat.
They posted even get boat. The boat getting bigger. They talking about helicopter. What are you talking about?
No, but I like it. You say if.
Yeah, if anyway.
Yeah.
And that's not normal. The regular helicopter. That's a military build helicopter he's talking about. Can do that. Give all that mission.
Hello. Yes, go ahead.
Am I on the line?
Of course.
Thank you. Hi, Lester.
Yeah, hello. Go ahead.
This just is there.
What's your name?
You know that now because all the men so I want to talk about it. Thank you.
Well, okay. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
You know now I want to say why I'm on him begin flower with you. Because why you even going visiting their radio? Hello? Hello? Go ahead.
Let me tell you to one thing
yeah, go ahead, William.
You are seeing what is trying to destroy the country. That's happening on the people. We see for our men now we say, oh, why you see things happening anywhere nobody went there. But they're not the country there. They're moving wrong with our country. They're people that to honor and they do the right thing.
Okay, thank you so much, William. Do we have Masisi on the line?
She left the line. She made power and left the line.
Masisi,
yeah. What is she making power? She called him back.
Yeah, it's all Is she on the line? I won't call the other person here. We must get issues. So people on the line. This person.
Go ahead.
You migrate into English show?
Yeah, the men are transporter.
DJ Margaret, thank you, Papa. Thank you so much.
How you call me?
Alexa.
How you call me?
Because you tell me a thing, I'm not going to call me what baby.
Now I call you over. That one you're
DJ Margaret.
DJ Margaret. Oh.
After Margaret, I don't play. How about you?
Are you talented player?
Yeah, they made
it. Talented. Be careful for the gun for fire on our place again because you're on the radio when you buy your car.
Eh, Masisi, please go to the
yeah, what we think about your issue now, you have to be very careful about that. I'm telling my son also, you were on the radio, see platform when they put fire on your car.
Nobody will try
that. I said nothing to it, so to the drug issue to the point. Oh, so you're telling me that cocaine country, I'm telling us that they not get what to go to that shit?
Yeah, that's cool.
So, while always saying that people they are doing selective justice, then they can say that. You see that, Elisa? Marguerite, you see that? When the boss said SYZ, he was fired.
You coming on here again? I will interrupt you.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my son Austin, sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you. So, when the DA boss said that from the top, the executive breaking drugs, they need to stop. That day he was fired. He was here. Today we can agitate him from the top breaking the drugs. Today he's in the position. We saw the other man talk carrying a drugs. He didn't want to the house. He messed around on spoon and he tell the government of Liberia that he never drugs on his car. He said the boy to go do it. And he told all the other boys or college students, if he was a friend how to pay his school fee to go to college. Today you will not invest it. But you tell all I go to private bar, they have private bar and pack all the booze and they drinking the post out and beer. They drinking the post out and beer. So the issue no matter no now it's serious. Now it's time to police what in a police barret. All for a year today they're not.
You saw everybody drinking beer. Star one.
I'm making on Facebook. My man they give me the one side for checking. Someone go in their pocket. Massey say, don't do that thing.
The great General Sisi.
When you're talking about DA, about police, the boss said the police can see, the police can laugh. The police can start running for your life. And they can tell you,
yeah.
Oh, I they're telling you, so you see police coming for run for your life. They can see, they can laugh, they can kill, they can rape. That's what they do. So the boss tell you that all their plan is for the people now they tell you also they left for Guinea. But you said no, you just want to go out the capital building to hit passing around the back message. But you know, I'm telling you, myself, I'm the people that's going to protect our land. Only you myself go to pay. We see you, I want to open one afro. So they tell you that let's secure to go to that state and they tell my
Thank you.
Must you still call you me?
Hi,
hello? Yes, go ahead.
I'm patient good for to go.
Go ahead.
You know that. And that's how you know that. Just got it when the food, when the future almost finished for the food.
We don't know about that one. You're there?
Oh, man. I'm off.
You're on a water.
Yo, I'm off. The fuel almost finished. The fuel almost finished for the boat. They have to come back. But if they follow it on the west, stand away.
I can't.
I
know.
Yeah, if they follow it west, stand away. The fuel almost finished. They have to come back.
Thank you, Papa. Do we have some more?
God's help, go ahead.
Thank you for the recognition.
1 minute, God. The boat is in distress. I mean, the vessel was requesting lubricant.
Yes.
The people are going to rescue it. That lubricant finished. Okay, God, go ahead.
Okay, so thank you, Austin. Let me say good evening to Alexa and all people of Liberians who are in tune. Austin, Prophet, Dr. Deacon, Joseph, Newman Parker said to Liberians that there were going to be strange things happening in this country that has never happened before. We are seeing those things happening now. Look, we must be serious around here, Austin. There is no way a vessel on sea is in distress. They were passed by the people who are monitoring the activities on sea and wait for one agent to write. They let her go through the different channels of how you got it, communications before it reaches the person that's supposed to approve them, and then come back to how you call it, rescue that vessel. It does not work like that. These people want us to think stupid, and we are not thinking stupid. We are strong enough to know that there is a calculated ploy to allow those people. There was a calculated ploy to allow those people to leave from Liberian waters by the military. And you see, like you people put it, when they can make a statement which was declared or considered treasonous, they're only talking for his position. But Yega is passing around here as a free man who has never committed anything treasonous in his life. He says a serious and responsible government.
Thank you. Next person.
They don't know what they're doing.
Thank you. They know what they're doing. God's help.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. This is Sam. We are in our phone from a Lumina resident.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the show. But let us get something clear. We do believe all of those guys are involved into the drug issue. So we don't even expect this government, immediately for staff, from the executive, or areas of the government. Do we expect them to have that vessel arrested? If the vessel arrested, you know what happened? Only no because this is why they are not vessel because there is no security or situation. Under this time, it is your country. You're going to do an arrest of somebody who is involved into doing criminality. They put yourself on television. You're recording. Where have you seen it? You declare somebody wanted. You ever seen it? What happened? You put yourself on camera and say, I'm coming to arrest you. It simply means that they know what is happening because they themselves they are involved. This is how we do our people. People will destroy this country. Like it's been destroyed gradually. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. We're going to take this person. Hello.
Well, thank you. I did back to me that what you do back to the fact of the class about concern that record. When you see the people, why would you go in the world you go into enemy thing for yourself in the party of you people there for creating awareness so the people can escape it. There's everyone was doing it. But that's what was there. So we all know the trick. Because the fire is that even if we allow the vessel to man, to capture our vessel and do what we start, or you stand and say it's wrong, we go to them around one muscle, or two shots for the vessel. That's something we're doing. That's what we're in trouble. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Hello. We have this person. Hello.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I remain an executive member of Concern Librarian for Justice. Peter Macaulay, the civil battle boy in Nigerian district now.
Go ahead.
Some of us, when President Mubarak was government elect, President Ilami, the first action was the stolen of the Liberian people who have been pensioned for NASCO. When Lady Samuel said they spend 500,000 money, United States money, to buy SSBU vehicle. That's the pay administrator that they got no coming for different things.
So the issue.
The government came on the march with lies. They were so sophisticated to know who they were bringing drugs in the country. For example, when drugs for injection now, they knew what bringing it. They call it me Charlie. They don't know what it is. Power not in their hand, but they're sophisticated. Now power in your hand. Send the 8th of June, 19.2 million. Okay, who not be saying drugs? Because drugs is paracetamol. Can be here as a tablet. President Bwaka only was 19.2 million cocaine was the airport. What are we here in it? The way we are now, oh, it was in the budget, but it was taking a pulling car, after the cash. The president ride the car, the cash. But because of manufacturing, who says that? This time around, we are not importing. We are exporting. So, who really say yes? They get their own. Now, 317 million cocaine again. It is putting Liberian people to say, or the saw or ship or sea, left this American and taking it. And the wood of food on camera.
Thank you so much. We're going to take the next person. Your one can say everything. Hello.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. Go ahead.
I'm saying hi to Austin. This is Edmund Carr, and I'm a proud member of Concerned Liberian for Justice. You know, hearing the kind of news, what it suggests is that Liberia and Liberians are in serious trouble. Because to now be in a country where no sector can be trusted, it is a serious issue.
Yes. Yeah.
Because since they use about the cocaine, like my brother said, we should not be calling it drug. Yeah. And we have been saying, oh, at least our ASL for now is okay. But for us to be having in our water 1 month, and then you heard about it when you publicize it, then you send it to people at the end analysis, chief of staff of the armed forces of the pro that drug come and tell us, say, somebody again in the army leak up the information. The army worker himself should be in the know that anytime he get lost, because this is a serious issue. Where do you turn to now? The police, the same thing. And I say that somebody giving us sensitive information about the country and taking the necessary action, making sure that everything happens, they are into it. Police into it. The prison, they are into it. You see what God can do? So instead of this thing, making the Unity Party, the rescue government to harm themselves, that's why the foreigner will say there, they are using it to even do more to act as if nothing is happening. This is a disgrace. They are not happy here before. This is a crisis in our country. This is a serious threat on our national security. Because the armed forces have said now that they are not capable. So everybody place here knowing fully well that they got nobody can do anything today.
Thank you so much, Edmund.
What I need to do the NIPO, and the NIPO is you can refer and leave. You can make it.
Thank you so much. We're going to take the next person. Hello.
Good afternoon, Lessa.
Hello, Mama. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all about member of Concerned Liberian for Justice. Lessa, thank you very much. In Lessa, when the women were campaigning to the Liberian people, but Liberian people forget when you say we don't become president of the head of the country. The women not able the country, the women brought the guardian and Russian to destroy the country when here in children and your family when they get rich out of all, then they destroy the country. We will not get nowhere to go. We will not get no money to take our children for years. They imagine we on the drug, 19 million we get on the street, 3 or 18 million. The people need somebody involved and son need involved. Then within that week, then the chef of the sea, then the court guard, they say they're going to the place there, to go see you, but not share that on the sea. And then I didn't read near there. They go to start halfway, they start taking photo. Are you joking? The chief of staff, you know, but chief of staff job. You know, even take credit. Because it's a kitchen man for 4 years, but I'm with chief of staff. Are you kidding me? They start far on, they get a photo, you go, the person they're coming there. They start far, they start taking photo, people go to this thing. No, let me tell you, they will not call it an American government. Then they come go down on our sea. They share that on the sea, they are drugged inside with the arm and ammunition. Then the police come for our rescue. Then will kill the country, then will destroy the country. After you bought a drug cartel, after you come for the drug, they know they can eat the drug, they will go to fire, and so I'm calling the US government when they are listening to us. Then they come the way they take Venezuela president. Then they come and take them their own in Israel. We don't want to
thank you so much. We're going to take one more person and then these callers are.
She said it's too far place and they saw the vessel they blew too far. They said no, just take a picture here without going there. Let's take a picture and go.
So you are our last caller. Hello, go ahead.
Okay, yes. Ines, how you doing? What's being how you doing?
We're fine.
Okay, this is Darius. I'm a digging car phone. I call from my unknown destination. One thing, look, I saw the ships, the very ship, and they discussed with the ships. If anybody told you they didn't get the ship allowed, the guys went. Very ships, they enter the ship, they sat down with the guys, they discuss the ship, they discuss with the guys, only the crew members, and how land will be short. call you guys and to come back. So they came back. They didn't go to arrest the ship in the ship. So if they told you they didn't meet the ship Allah, they met the ship, they discussed on the ship. They discussed all the crew members on the ship. In fact, they went to meet one senior officer on the ship.
Yeah.
So if they told you they didn't meet with the ship Allah, they met with you guys and discussed with you guys. And whatsoever is supposed to discuss, they discussed and they came back. So anybody told you they didn't meet the ship Allah.
What did he hear? What did he hear? What did he hear was discussed? What are some of the things you heard that were discussed on the ship?
Hello, Austin?
Yes.
Two guys and the guy that brought the drugs.
Okay.
And in fact, one of the guys that went the airfield guys, one of them, I don't want to call his name, but his last name is Lami. And he planning to write his resignation. Look, I met the ship. They met everything. Somebody met one official there.
Okay.
And told them to leave the ship.
Thank you so much.
This person said they want to come participate.
Yeah, they could be our
anonymity. So let's hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Austin.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my question. I want to ask you a question. You can remember the ship that the government, where the United Party people were posting, said that it was facing the Boston.
Yes.
Okay. That is another ship. I want you to look clearly at that ship. I don't know if you have some of the photo that the ship that was facing the Boston, where you saw. If you have the photo, I want you to compare that ship and that ship that was poured water to Green Cable County. I want you to do that for me, or anybody that got a photo to help you to send it and do a comparison.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. We need to contact our ship expert to help us do that analysis, to run that technical analysis.
Exactly.
This young man here.
Someone else wants to call?
No, I want to.
Okay, so while Austin is doing what he's doing, all the callers, those were the views. The views do not reflect the editorial policy of this station. So whatever they said, those were the words. So just that. And while Austin is checking also, I would just like to read this. Former President George Manuel extends profound condolences to the family of the late Dr. Abbas Kane, Grand Mufti of the Republic of Liberia, the National Muslim Council of Liberia, the entire Muslim community in Liberia and around the world, the religious interfaith community, and Liberians in general following his passing on Wednesday, July 29, 2026 in Freetown, Sierra Leone. So George Weah is, saying condolences to all of you, the Muslim community, and he's also talking about his long-standing relationship with this man. So condolences to all of you.
Why did you read the first statement? It's too long.
We're looking at time.
No, please read the first statement.
Okay, no, you gotta take it easy.
Yeah, read the first
okay.
statement.
Revving wit. Give me chance. Okay. Former President Weah, who is currently out of the country, stressed the Muslim community and I have also come a long way. I attended Muslim Congress. I was at some point a Muslim and converted back to being a Christian up to present. They are also my people, just like the Christian community. When they are bereaved, I am bereaved. When they have a loss, it is my loss. As in this case of our loss of Dr. Abbas Kane, Grand Mufti of the Republic of Liberia, I will visit the bereaved family of Dr. Kane and the National Muslim Council of Liberia upon my return to Liberia to again express my deepest sympathies in person. Ex-President Weah described the late Dr. Abbas Kane, Grand Mufti of the Republic of Liberia, as an educated, expert in Islamic theology, comparative theology, and Islamic jurisprudence, and a renowned Islamic scholar, patriot, and an advocate for peace and social justice in Liberia and humanity in general, basically.
Okay, so we join the president.
If you want to read everything, it is posted on Freedom FM 87.9 TV on Facebook. Go there and
So that's a message from His Excellency President George Weah, former president of the Republic of Liberia. So Alexa, we have to go.
So we're gonna get back here tomorrow by God's grace. I'm sure Oliver will be here and Adrian will be here. Austin may not be here tomorrow, but
I will not be here tomorrow.
Okay, Austin will not be here, but he did us a great honor to join us today on Freedom Hub, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed the show. Have a good time.
Have a good time. And bye bye.